Hey, Cardinal signs. Okay, let's take a look at Mercury retrograde for you. I just wanted to do it this way because I was looking at August messages, realized Mercury retrograde was now showing its interesting face. And you know, it is what it is. I didn't think to do it that way originally, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be gentle, gentle this time. Okay, for the cardinal signs, Mercury retrograde, what do they need to know? I'm seeing lots of pink and blue, guys. I don't know why that is, but just keep that in mind, okay? Okay. Okay. There is some sort of stagnancy here. It's like you don't know if you're coming or going. Mercury retrograde for the cardinal signs. Especially, guys, especially if it's anything to do with finances and or relationship, okay? Like maybe you thought something was going to transpire that really didn't. You are waiting on some sort of message, especially you, Libra, especially you. Let's see what's going on. Cardinal signs. Not allowing something to happen. Afraid of the consequences. What is that? Okay. Afraid of any sort of investment that could like shake things up for you. Guys, totally relatable. Totally relatable. Like, you know, if I was to get involved, maybe I don't have the time, maybe I don't have the energy, maybe it's going to just turn my life upside down. If I change jobs, if I invest here, if I make, you know, if I make changes, maybe that's going to mess my life up, and you know, I'm not going to have the money to pay my bills at the end of the day, or somebody's going to end up taking more than their fair share. Relatable. It's totally fine. For the cardinal signs, yes, sorry. Having some anxiety over that. The number 9 will be relevant to you guys, so 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, and the 9th month. For Mercury retrograde. I do see some sort of wish fulfillment here. What is that about? Somebody's having tea with somebody else as well. Guys, when you, for those of you, okay. We got a lot of Leo energy over here, but for those of you that are really considering starting your own business or doing something on the side, anything like that, right? Guys, I would take full advantage of this. Now, again, I wouldn't purchase, sign anything, get into any sort of commitment during Mercury retrograde, but once it ends, okay, I think you should pull the trigger on this. I do. It says here that you have this desire to do something, like, but you're really hesitant to actually do it. With the sun, I think it would actually be okay. I think it would be okay. Continue. Cardinal signs. Why is the 7 of Swords here? For Christ's sakes. Oh, and for those people commenting that I'm overly animated, especially for Libra, I'm just an overly animated person. If you know me in person, you would know that anyway. I'm not putting on some sort of crazy facade. I just am going on a rant right now, guys. I'm so sorry. It annoyed me. Sorry, I'm very animated. Continue. 7 of Swords for the cardinal signs. Okay, guys, you will be, this is good. This is actually really good. You are leaving behind somebody that just, whether they actually stole from you, screwed you over, caused you some sort of distress. I don't care if this was romantic, family, whatever. You are just letting go of that shit now. You are like, you know, now's the time. And that full moon, like, shook it up, I think. You know, we did let go of a lot of people, which was great. But I see you sort of like, they might even be like physically moving away from you. But I see you like sort of toasting their disappearance, you know, like, finally. Options are coming up for you as well. What are these options for the cardinal signs? Ooh, you're going to like your options. Okay, so it says here you're probably going to take a lot of time to think about it, which is good. Like I said, it's not the time to like execute during retrograde, but definitely make a plan, okay? And it looks like that's exactly what you're doing. For some of you, it's an actual move. Others of you, it might be changing positions at work. You will be getting out of some sort of funk. Something, especially if you haven't been sleeping, I feel like your sleep schedule will get better. Why is the Ace of Swords here for the cardinal signs? Okay. Okay. This is going to differ sign to sign, but I do see else an apology for somebody literally taking money from you, okay? Or taking a position away from you, something like that. Or learning the truth about it because you still haven't figured it out yet. Like if you're missing money, if somebody took your credit card, if you lost a position at work, if, you know, anything like that, I see the truth coming to the surface there. I get the funniest texts in the morning because everybody knows that I am like the earliest riser, so my phone just blows up all morning. It's so funny. Why is the Ten of Cups here for the cardinal signs? For those of you that are trying to, yes, okay, this is fantastic. So for those of you that have been holding on to some sort of savings in order to better your family, get a new place, maybe take that vacation you've always wanted to take. I see that happening for you. You will be ready to actually, you know, go and do this by, definitely by most, you guys know I hate giving time frames. I'm so bad with time, but I would say September. The number 4 is relevant though, guys, so it could be 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months. For the cardinal signs during retrograde. Actually looks pretty good, cardinal signs. I like this. I like this. Somebody's feeling a lot more confident and definitely more attractive, like happier in their own skin. I'm seeing some feng shui thing in the background as well. I don't know if that like is something you do and it's been helping you out, but anyway, there is a situation where somebody would like to come back in and reconcile. Let's see what that looks like. I hate to say that some of you, this is a soulmate appearing in this deck as a fire sign. This would be something you manifested. You gave up on them a while ago and they will be coming back in. They've been spending a lot of time alone. I have Virgo and Pisces, but take it as it resonates. I don't know, guys, if you want to reconcile with somebody from the past, especially Virgo, Pisces, or fire sign. Aries, especially you. It's very possible. For those of you that don't want to reconcile, and this is like a soulmate appearing, especially for you, Aries, especially for you, it looks pretty good. It's sort of like meeting your match. I like it. I do like it. I feel like they came from like, they're studious. That's what I'm going to say. They came from some sort of else money or good schooling or something. Why is the Devil here? Capricorn, that's you. Capricorn, I see you writing a long ass message or text or email to somebody in like some sort of fit of rage. Okay, so just be prepared for that. For others of you, this could be something toxic, especially for you, Cancer. Let's see. Cancer, you might be letting go of something that's toxic, whether that is a behavior or person. I see you sort of letting it go, sort of suddenly letting it go too. It's not something that you really would predict right now. I feel like Capricorn and Cancer have some sort of beef right now on this in this deck. I don't know why, but I do. Maybe it's the both of you writing to each other and having issues. Judgment's in the reverse. Why is that for the cardinal signs? Be careful not to abruptly... Okay. Try not to say anything you're going to regret. Okay? Try to monitor any sort of angry messages you send out, because I feel like you're going to later like have some sort of guilt, you know. It happens. Why is the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Somebody's recouping lost income or lost job or something like that during this time as well. Heavy on the earth sign, doesn't have to be. Maybe figuring out how to recoup it even, but it looks like you are going to be recouping it. You are. Okay. Okay. Somebody's working on a project. For a lot of you, it looks like a book. Could be something else very artistic. Why is the King of Swords in the reverse? Yikes. Okay, Libra, be careful not to get anybody pregnant during this time, okay? Doesn't look very positive if so. I would say the same thing for you, Capricorn, honestly. And for those cardinal signs that are involved with each other, another cardinal sign, I don't know. I see the relationship being a little abrasive during this time. Feeling like the wounded warrior. The number 8 is relevant to that. It's karmic, okay? Somebody's leaving a situation for something less as well. Okay? So else it's leaving a work situation for something you know is not going to make quite as much money, but it's going to bring you more happiness, you know? You're just going to really enjoy it a lot more. Or some of you may be leaving or having someone leave a situation for somebody with, I hate to say less value. Everybody has value. That's like such a shitty way to put it. But you know what I'm saying, right? Like somebody that has less to offer than yourself, I guess. You know, it's an opinion, but again, I see somebody getting really snarky about it, but that's fine. I would be. Okay. We have air signs here. I'm telling you, air signs, be careful. I see you guys having sex. Whether it's meaningful or not, I see you guys having sex. And again, going back to the whole pregnancy thing, or somebody wanting to have feelings that might not be there. Just be mindful of that. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Yeah, there's some sort of justice here, karmic justice here. Especially if you've been fighting with somebody about any sort of sexual relationship, or will be. Anything else that the cardinal signs will need to know before I end it here for Mercury retrograde? Yeah, many people are focused on income, changing positions. Again, there is an actual focus here. There's a real focus here, whether it's because you're trying to buy a home, whether it's because you want that trip, like whatever, there's a real focus. I do see, like I said, wanting to help other people, as long as they have some value. Many of you will come into more money, but it looks like you're gonna go through some sort of healing process first. Now, whether that's physical, because I do see a heart condition here, or whether that's emotional. So the heart can be either or. You know, I studied alternative therapy for a long time. I have a lot of, I don't know what certificates. I don't think, is it degrees? I don't know. In healing, and you know, when you are massaging T5, which is the heart, one side is emotional. So if you have pain, you know it's emotional, and the other side is physical. So continue. Dropping a heavy burden financially. I do see finances improving, guys. I really, really do. And again, there will be decisions to be made when it comes to a romantic situation, okay? Whether this is a new person or an old person, you're just going to have to make the decision. You're just going to have to cut them out completely, or you're going to have to work it out. Anything else? I see a trip or a move, guys. I do. I think it'll happen sooner than later. With the Four of Wands, and I don't know why I'm getting a lot of water here as well. But, all right, I hope this helps.